Hello all. So from this lecture we will learn about OOP, is object-oriented programming. So we will learn about how to define a class and the method associated with the class and how to call the instance or how to create the instance of the object. So we will learn in detail about that. Normally this OOP allows a programmer to create their own objects and have their own methods and attributes. So we have some predefined objects such as list, tuple, dictionary, etc. So OOP allows us to create our own object with the methods associated with it. For example, after defining a string and list, we can use predefined methods using the dot method keyword after the name of the list or string. So this is the syntax for calling the method associated with either a list, tuples, or dictionary. So these are predefined. So these must act as function to the information about the object. Using this, we can change the current object or this will return some value to the object. For example, when we are dealing with list, we can use the method called list1 dot append. So this will itself modify the list by adding an element to the end of the list, or it can return a value. For example, we can use the method count to count the number of elements in the list. So OOP allows user to create their own objects and their own methods and classes associated with object. So in general, OOP allows us to create a code which can be repeatable and organized. For much larger script, function is not enough. So we should go for OOP concepts to organize our program and to induce repeatability wherever it's needed. So commonly repeated tasks and objects can be defined with OOP concepts to create code which is very much usable and readable. So now let's see the syntax of the object. So the first one is class keyword. So normally it is used to define the name of the object. So that's why object is sometimes referred to as class. So here you can see it's following a special naming convention, whereas the first letter of every word is capitalized. So normally the name of variables and function call will be in smaller case or lowercase to differentiate from normal variables and classes in Python. Defining class consists of class keyword and the name of the class. So within that use the def keyword, which is more or less like a function. So like function, we will use the define keyword to create a method. So it is normally not called as function within the class. It will be called as method of object. Following the def keyword, we have to use init keyword underscore init and open and close bracket. Here you will have self keyword, and maybe here I'm using just two parameters to pass. So this is the special method which allows you to create instance of the actual object. So here you can see a self keyword and param1, param2, whereas these two parameters are the ones which Python expects to pass to the object when you create an instance of the object. So when you pass a value to this instance of the class, Python directly assign it to self.param1 instead of assigning to a global variable. So the value passed will be assigned to attribute of the function. So by that way, Python knows you are passing value to the self.param1 using the parameter one. So it will assign directly to the self.param1, which is connected to actual instance of the class without assigning to a global variable. To make it clear, what we are doing here is we are passing the parameter to and assigning it and using the self.param keyword, just connecting it to the instance of the object. So next we will define the number of methods which is associated with the class. This is like more or less like a function, the method name, and here you have to use self keyword again to make Python understand this is a method just connected to the class using the self keyword. So here you can actions here. So if you call self.param1, it will know you are calling the attribute param1 that is connected with the class itself. We are going to explore more concepts in further lectures. So thanks for watching this video. Meet you in the next video.